Guys, yep, that's Alright, what's up guys, it's your boy SHAREfactory Prez coming at you with something a little bit different today. I've been making them videos called Meet the Fam and stuff, so I decided, get a little bit more in-depth on who is in Strike MC than just a little 5-second video of us shooting at NPCs. Alright, so what I got for you here, is my boy right here, Creed. Tell him what's up, Creed.
What's up, guys? Cunts.
Yep. Cunt. All right. So all right. So Creed, what is your position in strike?
Well, I'm the secretary of Striker MC.
Okay, what does that entail?
That entails a very different number of things. A lot of MCs handle their secretaries different. My main job is to handle the website and social medias, and that's what
Hmm.
I focus on. But I also take up a somewhat of an advisory role to Striker MC, and I put my thoughts on the table, like any other patch member, but I just do it more frequently and sum things up.
All right. So like one thing that's always interesting for each member is every member comes to any club really in different ways usually. Everybody has a unique words. Everybody has a unique way that they came in contact with the club. So, how did you come in contact with Striker MC?
How did I come in contact with Striker MC?
Yeah.
Well, via contacts. My old president, Fro, who I met in another club, was who was setting up an MC. After I'd been a nomad for about 7, 8 months, I was like, I decided to get back into the MC stuff. Um, so I joined my boy. I hadn't seen him for ages, so I joined his MC and that. And he happened to be friends with Striker, with you know. So then me and Striker started playing more together since both of our MCs were inactive, so we just spend most of the time playing with each other instead. And that's kind of as soon as Death Troopers decided to close down, I was a nomad for another 3 months, became and was also thinking about Striker's club and talked to him about his club. After 3 months of being a nomad, I then joined Striker MC as a prospect.
Alright, so your prospecting period because of your former your relations with the club was pretty a lot more short about that. So I was gonna ask everybody about the prospecting period, but yours yours was pretty simple.
Yeah, it was pretty simple. I had already basically prospected for a very long time. Just with hanging around with the guys, and all the guys knew me by the time I decided to come to prospect.
Alright,
It's more of a friend of the club.
alright. So
I've been in mm, mm, five, including this one, five. This
okay,
number five.
5. So every
Over the
club
span of about 3 years.
every club has a certain vibe to it. A certain uh essence about themselves. How would you describe Striker MC's vibe?
Now there is that's a very interesting thing to bring up, because that is true. There are clubs that you get more of you got act serious and all this. You got clubs where you don't have any discipline and any thoughts, and you basically don't do anything constructive. I feel like Striker MC has managed to balance this, and I'm not just saying that because I'm in the club. I had an outside view of this club and decided whether to join or not because I saw it had potential, and it grew, and with me in it as well, it grew to be a good club. But the vibe, yeah, it's a mix. We're all friends here, basically. We all talk and shit, but we know when we can be serious and sit down at a table and talk about matters that we need to discuss.
Okay.
With a good mix and blend of members.
So but nothing's what's the word for it? Perfect. But of course, every club has its good qualities and bad. So we're gonna start off with the positives, and what you like about it, okay? And then we'll move on to what you want to see in the future.
Well, what I like about the club, a lot of clubs use the term a brotherhood a lot, and a lot of them throw it around. It's like, oh, this brotherhood, and then I'll leave in 2 weeks. Right? There's a thing about this where we have these guys that we have, and we are all basically friends. I know that none of these guys will just get up and leave one day. The thing of I can solidly say that because we're just so tight, and I don't think a lot of clubs are like that. I mean, I used to when I was prospecting for a couple clubs, I would go in there to a party and they would just be silent. You know, they would only talk if they were fighting somebody, and it would just be the weirdest thing ever. And they would there would be no actual conversation there.
Yeah, man. A lot of clubs out there, it's almost like the um robotic. You know, it ain't nothing organic to them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's like they're just running the script. You know. And a lot of these clubs, if you ask me, are just like TDM clubs wearing leather. And I feel like, Strike
And trash
MC,
shots.
yeah. I feel like Strike MC is actually a MC. Like, we're actually a motorcycle club. We do actually do biker things. Alright, so with all the positives, what would you like to see in the future?
What would I like to see in the future? Hmm. I mean, there's always room for improvement in any areas, and it would just be more of a because we are still growing and we're learning how to deal with these types of members. I mean, because we have had a sudden spike of membership over the past. I know Striker was here for. We are still learning to deal with these members and grab their job opportunities, make sure they're doing their jobs and stuff like that. But we are doing a pretty good job on that. So in the future, I'd just like to see more um, organization of that fact, where it's like you know what you're supposed to do in that seat. It's kind of the thing where you need to know that. It needs to be a job set out for you. So maybe a write-up would help a lot, which I'll talk to you after this about.
Alright, so final question, okay. What do you, well, dang, words. What, what the question? Dang it.
I don't have to do questions, Ken.
Where's my paper at? Oh, okay. I remember where it was. All right, all right, all right. So uh, so you know, Strike MC. Unless GTA just gets shut down. To be honest, I don't even think it would end there. Isn't going anywhere. Okay. So we're probably gonna be here for the duration of GTA. All right. So with that said, what do you see the club doing, or what is your biggest priority within the next couple months?
Next couple months is, I mean, there's always been a thing where clubs focus on numbers a lot. And you always got to keep in mind, and a lot of people do this. I mean, you got to keep in mind quality over quantity. I mean, I'd rather have two guys that I really like in my mates than 100 fucking cunts that I don't know. You know, and you've got to keep that solid. So, yeah, I mean, we're not the biggest club right now. We're quite, we're still growing, but I'm still with prospects that want to join. A lot of clubs are all right. Come in here, prospect. If we find out if we talk to a prospect and I don't like him, I'm gonna go no. I don't like you hanging around. You can fuck off. It's kind of a thing like that. Because there's no point of having someone that you don't like there's a guy that you don't like at that table, because it'll just ruin the whole club. So where I see it going in the next months is obviously a new charter when we get to that size, and make sure to keep charter sizes small so your hierarchy can keep them contained on top of it. But as soon as when we open up a new charter, then grow that as well.
Alright, I'll edit that last little bit out. Not you, could.
Yeah, okay.
Well, actually, my mic was muted. You couldn't hear him anyway. Well, I'm gonna edit out this conversation. It won't matter. They won't notice. Alright, alright. Get all composed. Get all composed. Get all composed.
Right.
Alright. Last question. Last question. Last question. Wait, I ain't got my composure. I got like nothing happened. Thank Father. He has perfect timing. Anyway, okay. Alright. Alright, so one thing I want to ask you. One word, and you can only use one word. One word. One word to describe Striking MC.
One word. One word. That's hard to do, man. Because we are quite unique.
Yeah, it's so
yeah,
amazing.
I would say, um, balanced.
Balanced. I like that. I like that. Well, guys, it's been your boy Strike MC and Creed Recon, Strike MC Secretary. And like always, until next time, catch you on the next one.